Hey guys, it's me, Sandy, that vegan chick. So today I'm going to attempt to make this snack that I actually bought at the store. And it came in a bag and you literally got about 2 mouthfuls of it and it was like $5. So I thought, you know what? I think I can make that. And it's kind of like a coconut crunch bark sort of thing, but I'm just going to do my own variation on it. I'm just going to mix a bunch of stuff that I already had at home and say a little prayer and hope for the best. But I think it's going to turn out good. So I'm going to show you the ingredients that we're going to need for this made up recipe. So the first thing I'm going to use is these coconut flakes, and this is what I bought, and I was like, okay, I need to use these for something. So what I did was I took a half a cup and I toasted them on 350 in my oven for 5 minutes just to get them a little bit crunchy and a little bit toasty, and that was it. Then I thought, how about some pumpkin seeds? So we're gonna put in 1/4 cup of pumpkin seeds, 1/3 of a cup of shredded coconut, and I like cranberries, so I'm gonna put 1/3 of a cup of cranberries as well, some hemp seed, sunflower seed. I'm gonna put agave syrup, tahini, and some coconut butter and some coconut oil. Now, I don't know if this is really coconut butter because it's like coconut oil flavored, butter flavored something, but I'm gonna try it. Okay, so first I'm gonna mix my dry ingredients, which was the toasted coconut, half a cup. We're gonna dump that in there. 1/4 cup of pumpkin seeds, 1/3 of a cup of the shredded coconut, 1/3 of a cup of the little dried cranberry thingies there. And I'm gonna put in, I think, like 2 tablespoons, if I can get this open, of sunflower seeds. Do I really need to measure them? Probably not, but you know what? Just go with it. And then I think I'm gonna put like 3 tablespoons of the hemp seeds, hemp hearts, whatever you want to call them. And then that's it, I think, for the dry ingredients. Now, like I said, I have no idea if this is going to turn out. I've never made this before. I made a no-bake granola bar, which I think is going to be very similar to this, but not sure because I'm using some things that I've never used before. So we're just going to just stir that up. I mean, doesn't that look good already? I think it looks pretty darn yummy. Like, it looks like a good bowl of granola or something. Okay, now we're gonna do the wet ingredients. I need another bowl, hang on. Okay, so for the first wet ingredient, I'm using 1/4 cup of melted coconut butter. But like I said, I don't really think this is coconut butter. I think it's like butter flavored coconut oil. But you know what? Who cares? Let's just try it. And then 2 tablespoons of melted coconut oil. And then I'm gonna put in a tablespoon of tahini. And this is like a sunflower seed spread butter, a sunflower seed butter. I think that's what it is. And then what else? How about, oh yeah, some agave syrup. Now, I was gonna use stevia, but then people say they don't like the aftertaste of it. I don't really know. So I'm just gonna go with 2 tablespoons of agave syrup just to give it some sweetness. And yeah, I think that's gonna be good. So let's mix all that together. And then what I think I was supposed to do was the opposite way and pour this over top. But I think I'm just gonna take my dry ingredients and I'm gonna dump it in. I mean, what's the difference, right? Watch, there'll probably be a major difference, but okay. So we're just gonna stir that all together until it's all nice and coated. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to lay it out on a tray with some parchment paper and we're gonna pop it in the freezer. So be back in a flash. Can I be honest? I'm a little bit nervous right now because it looks like I don't know if this is right, but I mean, we've come this far, right? We have come this far. So I'm going to put it on the parchment paper, just like this. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna spread it out into a thin layer. Yeah, I don't know, people. But you know what? Sometimes it's like good that things don't turn out, because then you learn. You live and learn, right? So, I mean, what's the worst that could possibly happen with this? I mean, I could make it into a bowl of granola if it doesn't turn out. So, okay, we've just got it like that. And I'm going to put it in the freezer. I've heard other people say that they just put it in the fridge, but I don't know. Mine seems a little bit runny. So I'm going to put it in the freezer for like half an hour. Let's go with that. And I have to run out and do some errands. So when I come back, let's hope that this is good. Okay, so I just got home from running my errands, so I've probably been out for a couple hours. So I don't know if this necessarily has to stay in the freezer that long, but it did. And you know what? I think it actually may have turned out. Okay, so let's go take a look. Okay, so this is kind of what I was going for. Like, I want it to be sort of like a bark. So I'm going to try to break it apart and taste it. Okay, it's the moment of truth. Let's see if this actually turned out. So like, it's like a big chunk right now. So let's break a piece off. See, this is exactly what I wanted. I wanted like kind of like some sort of like coconut, crunchy, nutty bark sort of thing. I think it's gonna be good. Let's try it. It's so good. Okay, seriously, it's really, really, really good. I'm gonna be eating quite a bit of this. So I'm so happy it turned out, because I honestly didn't really know what I was doing, and I was just kind of making something up. But like, I mean, this is fantastic. It's so good. Yay. So there's not really a recipe for it. I don't even know what you'd call it. Some kind of crunchy coconut toasted bark with some nuts in it and some cranberries. But it is really good. Really, really good. Okay, yay. So, success. I hope you enjoyed this video and have yourselves a fantastic day. Mwah!